Okay. Yo, yo, yo. This is what I got. This is what flew out. All the letters, all guess, date, and yo. I thought this would be interesting. Now this could be a best friend of yours that is saying, yo, guess who I'm going on a date with, or I went on a date with. Let's find out about the date. For me to want to grab these cards, I don't know. This happened again. Yo, I'm going on a date. Tell me about the date. Hugged a stranger by accident. Oh. I'm going to get another one. They could be very touchy-feely, but they hugged a lot. Oh, so what I got yesterday with the face-off thing was, we would be stupid to think that they didn't already do that. I mean, usually the movies are based off of some kind of truth. So they could have been doing that shit for a while. Russian roulette, I'll say. Russia, not a good one to be coming out with this. Tell me about this date and what happened. Space toasters. What's up with the date? How did it start? Oh. Truth? Okay. To tell you the truth, man, I wasn't planning on it going this way. This is a struggle. What was the struggle, though, man? I didn't expect this. Oh, wow. Did you go on a date with somebody who's targeted? I had no idea it was this bad. Or you're the one that's targeted, man. But whoever went on this date, yeah. Let me look at these for a minute. You know what? This actually seems better than I thought. I flipped out cards before I recorded, and the date didn't go so well, and I'm thinking, well, there are some people that may want to get into dating again, but without social media. With a hug to stranger, it could have literally been that they met this person in a parking lot, in a store, and I took a shot with the Russian roulette. That's what I want to go with. I'm tired of giving negative messages. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, good luck. What happened? They found something on the ground, a locket or a watch or a piece of jewelry. That was their first sign. They're paying attention to signs now. Did you wind up giving it to them? It seems like everything on this date just went smoothly. I'm in the vibe. Oh, I like it. Taurus. I will never say marriage. I know that there are people who this person either thinking or talking. I could definitely commit, though. This one in particular could keep me from dating multiple people. That's what they've done their whole life. It's not safe to do that now. I don't know if it ever was, but it's really not safe to do that shit now. I'm thinking about that one person now that I see what's going on. I believe that there are a lot of people that when they felt that sun yesterday, got real nervous. Maybe now I should start focusing on just being as happy as I possibly can and having the best people for me in my life. That doesn't mean that because If somebody's not good for you, they're not good for somebody else. They could be the lesson for another. You haven't, this person hasn't really dated though, have you? You were married? Hold on. You moved away. There was a tough marriage where the tying the knot thing, that this person's, they're careful of the words, or they're paying attention to words that are used in certain situations. Tying the knot doesn't sound good. It makes it seem like you're stuck to each other. I don't believe they want to get married ever again. You just moved on from this. And I'm happy. I'm free. I freed myself of this notion that I have to have children, that I have to get married, this is someone who wants to be sovereign in many ways. You freed yourself from some lesson learner, very young or young-minded. This feels 20 years younger. What's up with this family? Oh, wow. The cookie cutter home. The waving. He can't stand that shit. This guy can't stand it. I'm going to live something. You could call it alternative. But people hear alternative and they think gay. This is just alternative to me means a different life, type of life than what's expected of me by others and what others in my life, how their life is going. Yeah, I'm looking at this shit totally different now. Why does this seem like such a surprise? He's not the dating type. This is the guy that stayed in a marriage unhappy for so long because it could have been with the Hierophant, the Christian thing. Your name could be Christian. Did you just say hormone receptors? That's another thing. If you people are feeling shit inside your body, there are receptors that they're attacking through. It feels like static and pressure. Your ears popping. There was so much pressure in my hotel room at the last extended stay from what they were putting around me. I could actually feel shit underneath me. That when I would plug in my headphones, it would push, the air would push the headphone jack back out of my laptop. It was more or less laptops. And I guess it maybe because the air went that way. See, when I have my headphones plugged into this, usually my phone's like this, right? It could have something to do with where the what they were trying to do to my electromagnetic field at the time, that it would push it right back out again. Literally, I would be sitting there. If I moved this a half an inch, it would just fall out. I thought that there was a piece missing on the inside, and then it hit me that they're trying to mess with gravity in some way, where they're trying to lift or teleport. They're trying to levitate even. It's this constant thing of can somebody build these people a huge arena and then just bring in pieces of shit people who deserve to have this shit done to them? You would get more out of this if you did that. You're testing these things out on decent people, and this is why you're losing. I mean, I'm going to get back into this, but I had to say so. It's pressure. Do you guys feel pressure at all? All right. ZK. What's with the mud? They put mud there all the... They keep putting mud. I have to check this. They're agitating me. Got it. I asked what the mud was about real quick. They want me to talk about a lot of the shit that's going on with the planet. The problem is I get attacked and people, I get nothing out of it. My shit gets shadow banned. I don't get donations. And I'm apprehensive on warning fucking people about this shit because I'm going to be honest. I don't care like most of you give a shit unless it's happening to you. I don't feel any kind of gratitude. I don't get emails saying thank you for warning us. Nothing. So I got a problem with the fucking world, and I have every right to. I believe it could be that people were is the mud, is there water not drying up the way that it normally would? Pay attention to that, I guess they're saying. The sun would normally dry up water. It could be that's not happening, or it's not happening quick enough. ZKAM, Zane, FR. I've done a lot of things on a first date, and I've never done that before. What did you just get into? You know you're going to have that friend now when you tell them that your date went well, they're going to actually make up a story saying that they went on a date, and they're going to make it twice as good as yours was. Tell me what happened on this date. Gazelle in the reverse. I should have set this up right. Yeah, I know people can feel my agitation. When I said about people burning up and it was going to be karma for how they treated certain people, I think people, and if you didn't yesterday, you should acknowledge the fact that I said something like that. That it was, don't think about where you're at now. Think about how the world could change within weeks. And where are you going to be? Now, those of you who are cocky, and I can feel it, who are like, well, you got money now, motherfuckers. But just like that shit changed overnight and you felt that shit, so can your bank account. When I tell you that everything that you put out to people, you choose to be nice and spend time with people you know can't stand you and you know did foul shit, that's going to be your life. You treated good people on this planet like shit, ran their name through the mud, turned your back on them. You will be one of the ones. I'm telling you. You think this is funny? You're gonna see a whole bunch of people all over the planet outside with nowhere to go, and buildings are gonna. I can already feel that. Well, then I'll do this. Well, then I'll do that. I wish I could kill you myself. I wish you would show up. This is my wish, universe. I wish people like that would show up at my hotel room door, and I could snap your neck right in the hallway. That's my wish. It's childish, but it will be. Buildings are going to cave. They already showed me in my mind that, or it could have been someone else's mind. I mean, everybody blames shit on everybody else, right? This is what I picked up too, that there were people closing their eyes and seeing shit and even hearing their own thoughts and blaming someone else for it. When we get to that point, you are way past mentally insane. You're past delusional, and you're the crazy one. Ironically, these will be the same people who try to say that someone else is crazy. Anyway, my gift is I close my eyes and they show me things start to finish without the manipulation and people trying to force things into my brain. This is what I got. The holes, the earth opening up, buildings falling, houses caving in. So you're not going to be able to just run into buildings like somebody said so cockily. When the universe is punishing, they're not going to go, well, we're gonna let them fuck the sun up, but we're going to make sure that you have a place to run and hide. Just doesn't make sense. So you can laugh at me what I'm saying now, because I can tell a lot of people mocked me for what I was saying, and I don't feel like you're doing it anymore. And some will do it just because you're so angry. What are you angry about? Are you angry that we're angry that you exposed it and we didn't? Do you see the life that I have because of it? Maybe, how about this? Wish for my life instead of yours, since you're so bold. And we'll see if you can deal with the shit that I deal with on a daily basis. The core. Is it the Earth's core? This may be for cocky scientists who are angry that you didn't figure some shit out. I don't do this shit for clout. I don't do it for pats on the backs. But that doesn't mean every once in a while I don't speak to nobody. I mean, even my own mother and father, when I saw them the other day, neither one of them said anything about me being sober for years. You can't get any fucking pat on the back unless you have money. Ironically, somebody that betrayed someone will come around, but they just won the lottery, and they'll be on their knees ready to put their tongue right up their ass and lick it. So maybe if you can relate to this, maybe it is good in some way that we're separated from people. Gazelle, graceful, elegant, and nimble. I'm going to put that in the upright. K and R. This guy hasn't kissed someone in a while. K-A-R. Her name could have been Karen. Or that was his friggin' ex, was a Karen. I can't really stand using that shit, but... used to insult someone. Or it's a rifle if you have one. The hottest group. Maybe that was it. Let's find out about these insults and who it was. Is this your friends? Is it because... Did you tell them who you went out with? You did. Wow. Yeah, like, I wish I would have just held on. I wish I didn't tell you. Is this what the message is about? I feel pissed off and upset and just disappointed now. That these are the friends that said, yo, man, you just went through this. You should go out and date. And la-di-da-di-da. They said that. You can tell that your friends are phony. Whereas as soon as you said you went on a date, I feel like you could tell that they were hoping you were going to say it went like shit, right? And when you started telling them, you almost feel like, should I throw some things in there? You had to lessen what it really was in order for them. You could feel the jealousy. I think that you're going to hold on to this one. Did you say that? I'm going to hold on to this one. You know what they're going to do if they didn't already? I'm feeling upset. I can't believe how true this shit is. I've known some of these guys since college and even before then. This guy's well into his 50s. Some of you are older than that and you experienced this. Did you see someone's brain swell? They're sitting there, they went out for drinks, or they're at a boy's house playing cards. This comes up. They start talking about dating, marriage, this, that, or the other, and then this story came up. Yeah, I went out. Yeah, guess who I went out with the other night? It could even be an ex. And the vibe, the mood in this room once the story got told. We were joking, yeah, we went for a walk and shit, or we had some drinks, and... They were waiting. They're showing me people sitting like this, almost like they're the only time that you saw them paying full attention is when they thought. You could have even said, I didn't really like this about them, but that's when you had their attention. I didn't realize how hurt and broken some of my own friends really are. You have this is. I hope that you both have the same outlook on marriage. That could be the only thing that would destroy this. It really does seem like if this is someone from your past, sir, and ma'am, if this feels like a man and a woman to me, but why for the one where this is the past, why did they split up? What happened with these two? Was it a sibling? A twin, possibly? Oh. Oh, boy. Did you go on a date with a sibling's ex? Or you didn't tell them yet? I didn't want to provoke. I didn't want them to think that I was trying to provoke, because that's what... You can't even be honest about this situation because the people that you hang with are so fraudulent. So you're cutting them off. I can clearly see that if I want to continue this with them, I have to cut them off, because they're either going to sabotage it. It may even be worse, sir. Tell me about what's... See, I feel dumbfounded because I'm not used to, and I'm putting myself in his position. I'm not used to, or her. I hear these things about how people are vindictive and malicious and shit, but I haven't experienced a situation where that would bring out that in the people I spent time with. And this happened, and he wasn't prepared for it at all. Sociopath. Don't sweat the technique. Are they jealous of you, man? They're not used to, you're not the kind of guy that goes on walks and holds hands, and it was nice. That's what he's trying to say. You know, if one of these guys, or even this female friend that acts like they're one of the guys, but they're really just a pass around, if they experience something like this, they would feel the same way. It's only because, and then I'll bet you thought of me. I'll bet you did, Rodney. You remember when so-and-so said that if you met someone and you were really into them, we'll say, because I'm not in love and I don't even love them, right? But if you moved away and didn't speak to anybody, would that shit last? He may want to try that shit. Here they go with the shockers. They live a better life because they hear better. Did you pay attention to songs that were being played? If you were at the bar or the club, in the car, street signs, conversations with people? He did. He sat there and somebody yelled something. Was it Excelsior or some shit like that? And that was confirmation. That all you got was positive confirmations the whole time. I don't think you spoke about this because, you know, they're guys. But it would be cool if you could factor your own way, put your own twist on it so that they can see that this shit is actually real. If I would have went in, sat down at the bar, and I heard "I Hate Everything About You" came on, I'd probably be a little apprehensive, you know, or Creep, if Creep came on. These are messages. Doesn't have to be from somewhere. It could just be that that's just how shit fell into place at that time. Security, safety, feelings of safety. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. I like it. Did you go on the beach or something? Oh, there's a woman who wants to go on it's a pot, like some type of pottery. They're showing me Ghost. Let's see. Alright, then you may have some luck with that, actually. This feels like making plates, making your own dishware, some type, or that one of them painting classes, something arts and crafts to establish a connection with each other. Are you two trying to figure out what you could do besides go to the bar? You know what's kind of cool? They're putting this in my mind for a reason. Refinishing furniture. The two of you strike me as the kind of people who like to fix things, or they're showing refurbish. There you go. And it would be symbolic, I guess, the two of you are coming back from marriages or bad relationships, that you're trying to refurbish your life. Yeah. I guess we'll see. This reminds me of a pie too. This could be a cooking thing together. They're showing me Hitch when they went to the cooking thing. This one could very well be wife material. Yeah, I mean, she could be. But if not, maybe we could just stay. Let's stay together. What's going to be the outcome of this so I can piss off the friends? I already know this is going to be great. I do feel like this is someone you already knew or were even with before. Teacher, I'm learning. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. You both learn from a bunch of shit, and now the universe brought you together or back together. This is going to be happening for a lot of people. I don't really like giving messages like this. I'm not a lovey-dovey, sappy person. But I do believe that with the way the world is, there are people who are just, whether they're saying it or not, because you have, people became too cool for themselves, men and women. It's not cool to say this. It's not cool to say thank you. It's not cool to help out people who need it. It's not cool to feed the homeless, feed the hungry. It became accepted, socially acceptable to just be too cool for school. And I believe people are being punished for that in different ways, different levels. There are too many people who, whether you're comfortable with it now or not, you crave some type of human connection, a healthy one though. I mean, we connect with humans and beings every day. That doesn't mean it's healthy. This is great. And then these two will be possibly in your friend group now. You'll be the influence of, we're gonna spend a lot of time apart. It doesn't mean that we're getting married and running off and getting married. I want to test this out and see. And I believe your friends are nervous because they know that whatever happened to you, if this is an ex and you split up, or whatever this split up was that got you to this point, they played a huge part in that, and I think you know it now. So if you want to do shit differently, bankruptcy, did you both go through bankruptcy? Maybe the universe had to have you, like I said before, on a level playing field, so someone's not going into it and going, well, when we started dating, I had this and you. That shit ruins it too. That and outside influence. Doing it different. Love you.